This 3D snowy scene is a great activity to try with children at home. Here's what you'll need: some thick paper or card, paper plates, cotton wool, some glue, scissors, blue paint, a paintbrush, and a pencil. First up, you'll want to sketch out your winter scene. This doesn't need to be detailed, it just gives you an idea of what you're aiming for. I want to have a nice night sky and a couple of snowy hills. Take your blue paint and paint the sky. I've gone for a darker blue for a nighttime sky. It doesn't matter if you go over your lines, as we'll be covering this up later. You could also do another coat of paint to cover up some of the streaks and gaps if you want to. Once that's dry, we'll work on the hills. I've stuck another piece of white paper here for the furthest hill. You could also paint this or leave it the colour of the paper plate. For the closer hill, take your cotton wool and glue it to the paper plate. Now I'll stick another piece of white paper for the moon. I have some sticky gems lying around that I can use for the stars, but you can use other stickers or paint or whatever you have to decorate the rest of your scene. Now put that aside and leave the glue to set. In the meantime, we'll work on the frame. Take another paper plate and cut out the middle. I found it easier to cut a line from the outside of the paper plate and then glue the sides back together. Next, take some thick paper and cut out 2 strips. We're going to use these to make the foreground pop from the back. Fold each strip in half and then cut them so you have 4 strips in total. We'll set these aside for now. I also want to have something in the foreground. I think a couple of trees would look nice, but you could cut out the shape of a house or a snowman or whatever you fancy. Once you've cut out the shape, stick it to the inside of the paper plate frame like so. Time to put it all together. Take your 4 paper strips and fold them like this to create 2 tabs and a bouncy fold in the middle. Stick each of the tabs to the underside of the paper plate frame. Then stick the other side of the tabs to your winter scene. Once that's dry, you're all done. You could also add some string to make this a hanging decoration, or just prop it up. Thanks for watching. Let us know what children's winter crafts you've been making in the comments below.